former U.S. Senator Ron Paul says the meeting between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin was a step in the right direction. "I was very pleased with what went on today," he said, adding, "I think the next best step ever would be for us to reassess this and say that Trump's going in the right direction and talk him into getting rid of the sanctions on Russia." In an interview with Russia Today, he also discussed the notion that the U.S. has to have an enemy in Russia, RT reports. Paul also addressed the U.S. media, calling it a big problem because they're almost unanimously endorsing the idea that we have to have an enemy, and at this point, especially for the last 20 years, they've been working very hard to make Russia the enemy, and I think this is wrong. When asked by RT why the U.S. media already seems angry about the meeting between the two presidents, he said, "It's hard to say. But we usually describe that there is a secret government that likes to control things, and most people know what we talk about when we talk about the deep state, and they do have a lot of clout. They are very much involved in the media and the leadership of both parties, so both parties and the media are very, very annoyed with Trump being so independent." Paul also addressed the recent indictment of 12 Russian individuals by Special Counsel Robert Mueller, saying there is an argument why Russia is an enemy and we have to quit talking to them, and I think it's just a propaganda stunt, and I think those indictments were more about propaganda than seeking justice. The retired Libertarian senator's comments came just after Trump and Putin met in Helsinki, holding a joint press conference in which they once again reiterated that no meddling or collusion had taken place during the 2016 presidential election.